Too
40,
low. Terrain.
30, 20, retard.
Welcome back to the channel, fellow steam pilots. In this video, we will be continuing our journey in the Fenix Simulations A320 and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. After departing from the beautiful Las Americas International Airport in Dominican Republic, we are now cruising at flight level 290 en route to San Juan International Airport. Today, we will be focused on the cruise phase, managing our descent and executing a smooth arrival using the vectors for the ILS approach into runway 10. If you haven't seen the takeoff tutorial, check out in the link above. So let's jump back into the cockpit. Now that we level up at flight level 290, let's talk about what's happening during the cruise phase. First of all, you have to monitor the aircraft systems, keep an eye on fuel levels, engine performance, and pressurization systems. To do that, we click here and to check our fuel on board at the moment. For the engine performance, gonna check it right here on the ECAM, also on this side. And lastly, the pressurization, we have currently a cabin altitude of 5,000 feet. We will use the MCDU to calculate the top of descent. The system automatically computes the top of descent based on our flight plan, altitude, and descent profile. So this is the top of descent, how it is showed on the navigation display. Well, we'll stay in contact with the intentions ATC for any altitude or routing
JetBlue
changes.
361, Santo Domingo Center, contact San Juan Oceanic Center on 121.7.
Switching to San Juan Oceanic Center on 121.7, JetBlue 361. San Juan Oceanic Center, JetBlue 361, morning, maintaining flight level 290.
Auto brakes on medium.
JetBlue 361, San Juan Oceanic Center, good morning.
Going to the performance. I am the one who was managing the communication from now
JetBlue
on.
361, San Juan Oceanic Center, whenever you'd like to descend and maintain flight level 180.
Descending to flight level 180, JetBlue 361. So we are descending at this moment, and now to descend, you see this knob, push it, and the airplane will show this dot, and it's telling us that the airplane is matching the descent profile. It's now requiring a little bit more on drag. We're gonna apply spoilers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to San Juan. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. We appreciate your cooperation as we prepare for landing. Thank you.
So, as our descent briefing, our descent profile will bring us down gradually to 1,500 before intercepting the ILS glide path. San Juan weather shows 60 at 12 knots with gust at 20 knots. A little bit of rain. So on the performance page, we go right here. We're gonna check the charts. Arrival. At this moment, we have the approach and the minimums for the ILS will be 260 feet plus 40, which is 300, and we are gonna set it up right here on bottom. Once that information is inserted into the MCDU, it's supposed to appear on the primary flight display. San Juan Oceanic Center, can you provide us the updated altimeter setting? Thank you very much.
JetBlue 361, Mayagas QNH 1020.
Let's check ATC once again to test it. Can you provide the altimeter setting on inches, please? Thank you.
JetBlue 361, descend altitude 8000, QNH 1020. JetBlue 361, Mayaguez QNH 30.12 inches.
Descending 8000, JetBlue 361. So we got a company message right here. Okay, for 33 minutes. Delay allocation card. Let's say that we got a ODI, direct departure time. ODI for 33 minutes and send it. And the company is gonna reply to us that the message has been received. So going to receive messages, JetBlue Ops. There you go. Message received. So we are gonna turn on the landing systems. We're gonna check the flight plan. Gonna check the speeds. At Josh, we are supposed to go at 210 knots. When you see this, turn the altimeter setting to allow us to adjust it because we have passed the transition altitude, which is flight level 180. So same intentions clear us to descend to 8000. So we already did that. We configured on the panel, autopilot panel here on the Airbus A320. So seatbelts and signs are checked. So we are now managing descent mode. The Fenix A320 automatically adjusts thrust and pitch in order to maintain the optimal descent rate.
JetBlue 361, contact San Juan, approach on 119.4.
119.4, JetBlue 361. San Juan approach, morning, descending at 15,200 to 8,000.
JetBlue 361, San Juan approach, Hola, San Juan altimeter 1020. Expect the ILS runway 10 approach into San Juan.
Expect the runway 10 ILS approach into San Juan, JetBlue 261. So we need to keep an eye on the primary flag display. We are supposed to keep at least 250 knots. In order to do that, we're gonna apply a little bit of spoilers in order to reduce the speed as we approach the arrival. So another topic is to manage the energy, as we are doing at this moment. If we are descending too fast, use the speed brakes to manage energy. Remember, the A320 is efficient, but it needs to proactive energy management. So on the radio nav, we check that the ILS is configured correctly, 109.7, with the final course of 101. And the BR in this case for San Juan International Airport will be Sierra Juliet Uniform 114.00. Now shows that we are at 39 nautical miles from the BR. So we are approaching 10,000 feet. Let's turn on the landing lights, wing lights.
JetBlue 361, proceed direct Tanner. Descend and maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 10 approach.
Clear direct Tanner, descend and maintain 2000. Clear for the ILS approaching to runway 10, JetBlue 361. So, tower has just instructed us to continue descent to 2000 and direct to the waypoint tuner. Insert. So let's see the passenger perspective. A little bit cloudy on the other side as well. So we are 21 nautical miles from the directed waypoint, followed by the final approach for the ILS runway 10. So on the performance page, check that everything is correct.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Roger, thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our final approach into San Juan, please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in
we
their
are
full
gonna
upright
apply
position,
some
and fasten your seatbelts. Our JetBlue Airways staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights once we are on the ground.
spoilers
Thank
to
you for your
reduce energy,
cooperation.
and the same goes, we're gonna adjust the speed. We are supposed to be at 170 at this waypoint, so that's what we are gonna do now. So in order to do that, you're gonna pull this knob, and it is called an open configuration on the speed of the aircraft. So going flaps 1, we just passed the minimum safe altitude ring, as we can see over here. So let's contact the ATIS for San Juan, which is 125.8. We are not receiving any feedback. We are supposed to somehow receive. So going to flaps 2. Sam approach, can you provide the weather for San Juan, please? Thank you very much. So, testing say intentions once again. Before landing, we need to configure...
JetBlue 361, winds 102 at 7, QNH 3012.
102 at 7. QNH 102. Let's see our conversion here. So we continue to reduce the energy. Checking the overhead. Everything looks good.
JetBlue 361, contact San Juan Tower on 132.05.
132.05, JetBlue 361. San Juan Tower, JetBlue 361, on final for the ILS approach, runway 10.
JetBlue 361, San Juan Tower, roger. Continue approach runway 10.
Continue approach, runway 10, JetBlue 261. So, I'm having issues with the ILS because it's not really good aligned over here. So, I just canceled the warning just in case that happens. So we are going to continue to reduce the airspeed to 155. The target airspeed will be 134. Okay, at this point, land the gear down.
JetBlue 361, winds 100 at 10, runway 10, cleared to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land, JetBlue 361.
2,500.
Flaps 3. We're gonna continue our descent to 1,500. And the target speed over here will be speed check, flaps up. Taking out the flaps, the slats. So to activate the approach, we're gonna press this button right here. And that is supposed to show this, setting up the missed approach altitude, which is 3,000 for this airport. You can find that information
1,000.
right here, 3,000. So we are at 1,000 feet as we speak. We're gonna deactivate the autopilot. We are on manual flying as we speak. So we are going to focus on the threshold on the runway.
500.
Once we cross threshold, it will be required that we are at 50 feet at least in order to have a perfect touchdown.
Minimum.
Continue. As you can see, the ILS is not aligned. We are making adjustments.
Too low. Terrain.
Yep, I know.
Too low.
Disregard.
Terrain. Too
40.
low. Terrain.
30. 20. Retard. Retard.
There you go. Perfect landing. Reverse green diesel.
JetBlue 361, welcome to San Juan. Contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er JetBlue 361.
Oh, what a landing that was. Pilot really nailed it, eh? Welcome to San Juan, everyone. The weather here is a lovely 28 degrees Celsius with no clouds in sight, perfect for a day out. Thank you for flying with JetBlue Airways today. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Joseph Balaskid, First Officer Matt Rogers, and the entire crew, including Anna, Luis, and Sophia,
We're gonna turn
we wish you a
on
wonderful
the
time here and
master
a
of
happy
the
New Year
APU.
2025.
San Juan ground on JetBlue 361, runway 10 vacated, requesting taxi to gate Alpha 6. Gonna stop right here. Flaps up.
JetBlue 361, taxi
Landing
to
light.
gate A6 via hotel. Have a great day.
Taxi to runway A6 by hotel, JetBlue 361. So, turning on off the systems. Okay, of 6. Then we are gonna turn. Oh, I missed the A6. Displayed marshallers and everything. Okay. There you go. Okay, cut out the engines. Starting the APU. Setting parking brakes. Let's wait for the APU to start up. Now we can turning on the wing lights, nose lights. Flap is open and APU is available, so we can
Oh, what a
turn
landing that was.
this
The
guy's
pilot
off.
really nailed it. Welcome to San Juan, everyone. The weather here is a lovely 28 degrees Celsius with no clouds in sight, perfect
Leroy.
for a day out. Thank you for flying with JetBlue Airways today. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Joseph Balaskid, First Officer Matt Rogers, and the entire crew, including Anna, Luis, and Sophia, we wish you a wonderful time here and a Happy New Year 2025.
Oh my god, look at this guy. Okay. So, there we have it. A complete flight from Las Americas International Airport to San Juan in the Fenix Simulations A320. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and found it helpful. In the next video, we will explore nighttime operations and RNF landings with reduced visibility. Until then, happy flying and see you in the virtual skies.